Right, okay, so I just wanted to show you what I'm messing around with the FM3 this week. I've got this preset here which is called JC Gig, and the idea of it was I wanted to see if I could put together a preset that I could use for like a standard kind of function gig. Now, I guess I'm probably similar to some of you in that I have sort of key tones that I would use for any gig. So for any gig I need a clean tone, for any gig I need a lead tone, and for any gig I need a rhythm tone. And so in theory you've got 3 buttons here, so 3 sounds, 3 buttons. It could work in theory, right? So here's my rhythm tone. I've got a clean tone. And I've got a lead tone in the middle. So that in theory seems all good. So like you, sometimes there's different tones that I might need for different bits and pieces. So for instance, I might need more of a rhythmic delay sometimes on my clean, and so in my presets you'll see here I've got clean 2, and that's the kind of idea behind that. So you'll see if I go into the actual preset, clean 2, if I go to scene 4, brings in this additional delay. So sort of more of like an edge type thingy, but I need to be able to do that. So 3 buttons to control 4 sounds or whatever didn't really strike me as being super achievable with the FM3, except for when I jumped into the group, people were super helpful and pointed out that actually it's way more flexible than that. So the way that I would suggest going and finding out about some of this stuff is, so I'll just explain. So as you press in this middle button here, you get to this kind of master layout view, and you can see some of the views that are possible here. So you've got utilities, performance, looper, channels, presets, scenes and effects. So I typically use scenes, which is layout 2. And if you go into, press this button, you can get in here and do quite a lot. So if you see which views you've got here, the one that I'm on is layout 2, as we just discussed. If you press edit layout, you can actually create this thing to do whatever you want in a lot of different ways. So you can see you've got 2 menus, you've got tap and hold. So you've got a hold menu, which I've not really touched, but this can affect how you go between layouts and stuff. So I just use that as it is, keep it where it is. But this tap menu, I've actually changed a couple of things. So you see on 3, I've set the function to toggle, and it's toggling between 3 and 4. And similarly, on foot switch 4, I toggle between scene 4 and scene 3. And there's no other modeler that I can think of that can do this sort of thing. So I'll just show you now. What I'm going to do is the same thing. I'm toggling on the rhythm between value 1 and I think my rhythmic delay was 6, and then similarly on my lead tone I want to toggle between value 2 and value 5, I think. So let's just see what that ends up giving us. So 5 is my alternate lead. So if I press that one again, I get to alternate lead. And rhythm, I've got scene 1 there, and scene 6 becomes rhythmic delay. Now the other thing that you can do is go to your other layout part and similarly enter again and go into this edit layout again, and I want to set up the other kind of presets that do the same thing. So if I'm on the other page of the layout, I can still switch between scene 6 and scene 1, and then scene 5 and scene 2. So you can see, obviously, you can do a lot of different stuff with this. So rhythm, rhythmic delay, lead, alternate lead, clean, clean 2, and on this next page I've got clean, clean 2, alternate lead and lead, rhythmic delay, and also rhythm. So super powerful switching layouts, super flexible, and in that way I've got access now to 6 tones just through these 3 buttons, because of the power of that toggling kind of thing. So again, all we have to do to get to this, go to FC layout, FC controllers onboard switches, and then enter, and then choose the layout that you want to edit. In this case I'm editing scenes, and then you can change this function to be toggle rather than selecting. You can reset this layout if you press reset layout here, and that'll go back to how you had things initially. And you can also set out these layouts, I think, per preset. That may be worth doing for some folks as well. But anyway, I just thought that was worth sharing because that's, to me, super flexible and super useful. So I've got rhythm tone there, rhythm with delay, lead tone, the alternate lead tone, clean tone, clean tone with delay, but just super flexible. So I wanted to share that and see if that helps anyone get a little bit more out of just the 3 switches. So before you even introduce any additional switches or expression pedals, you've already very easily got access to kind of 6 of your scenes just with those 3 buttons. So a little bit more useful than the face value, I think. Feel free to like and subscribe if that was at all interesting. And yeah, the presets I'll put into my actual folder if you want to mess around with this one in particular. I'll put together an intro now with these tones. Catch you in another video soon. Cheers.